Hi, it's Jim from Jim's Fix-It Shop. We're going to take another look at this little Toro powerlite snowblower. It's the one that we put the new cover on with the new gas tank because mine cracked. And I got to thinking, well, you know, if you got one of these, what happens if you can't find one of these covers with a new gas tank? So I looked around at my favorite home improvement store and I found JB Weld. It's called Water Weld. It's supposed to be good for fiberglass, PVC, plastic, copper, brass, aluminum, and it's resistant to water, oil, gas, diesel, and hydraulic fluid, and most chemicals. You can't beat that. We're going to give it a shot and see what happens. I cleaned the gas tank off the best I could where the crack is, and we're going to knead some of this stuff up, so it says, and stuff it on there. It's supposed to set up in 15 to 20 minutes and become totally hard in 1 hour. Well, after an hour, we'll fill her up with gas, lay it on its side, and we'll see if it leaks. I'll let you know in future videos how this has come out, so you'll know if this stuff is really worth buying. And don't forget to subscribe, because I ordered parts for that snapper rebuild. They emailed me last night, said they're on their way. I'll have them in about 12 working days. There was a back order on the axles. They're coming out of Murray. Murray, it's a snapper. Go figure. But when the parts come in, we're going to totally rebuild the drivetrain. Everything. And don't give up, because when we're done with the tractor, we are going to strip the engine and rebuild that. It runs good, but I've known 6 people that had these snapper rear engine riders that the engines have blown up. And they all are the same way. I told them to bring the engine in. I want to see it. I tore the engine down, and laying in the bottom of the engine when I crack it in half is a bolt that worked its way out of the connecting rod. And when the second bolt became loose, it snapped the rod cap off and the crank stuck it through the side of the block. That's 6 of them. The identical engine. So we got a pattern going here, and I'm going to tear this engine down and make sure them bolts aren't loose before this has a problem. So let's give this stuff a try and see what happens. It says to cut off a piece the size you think you need. Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't know if you can see this. I hope. How do you know how much you need? So we're going to cut off a hunk about, oh, I don't know, half the tube, I guess. What the heck? Roll that back up. Now it says to knead this until it's all one uniform color. Well, that should be fun. Oh boy, glad I'm wearing gloves. Don't really smell too pretty either. Ooh, this is nice. Wow. Kind of like, smells like I'm fixing the old outhouse or something. Man, oh man. Well, as long as it works, what the heck, you know. You might want to do this outside. Water weld. I can think of a better name to call it myself. Wow. Okay, I'm going to say that's getting pretty good, because I don't think I want to smell this much longer. Well, it looks like one even color to me. Of course, how would I know? I'm colorblind, so, you know, what the heck. Okay, we're going to make a little snake. It is clay. You know, might as well have some fun. We're going to pick this up And we're going to lay it right in here where this crack is. I hope you can see. And we're just going to press that down in there really good. Make sure it gets down in that fold. I don't have a lot of faith in this. But if it works as good as it smells bad, we got her made now, I'll tell you. This is wonderful, wonderful stuff. Ooh-wee. Okay, we got that worked down in there. Looks pretty to me. What do you think? We'll give it a shot. We'll let it set an hour. It's 5:30 my time. So 6:30, 7 o'clock, I'll fill that baby full of gas and we see what happens. Now don't forget, we're going to do this build. I don't want to make you seasick, but I'm going to move this camera. There. Well, if I can find it. There it is. There's the front end of the tractor with the tube. We're going to be rebuilding that. Here's some of the parts that I'm going to be using. Here's my right and left fenders. They call them fenders. Why, I don't know. They don't go over top the tire at all. This is the engine that we're going to be rebuilding. I want to run that over the car wash tonight and clean it off a little bit. These are the other parts. The chain cases. I got two because I tore two tractors apart. I'm taking the best pieces out of both of them and making one. Here's my friction drive hub assembly that I've got rebolted and fixed. My brake. This is the chain out of the chain case and the sprockets. And here's the axle with the differential. And let's see. These are all the parts out of the second tractor that I'm not going to be using. They're just going to be spares. So remember, you're going to want to subscribe so we can try to get this thing done. And I'm anxious to tear that engine apart, see what that's going to look like inside. So till I see you later, thanks for watching, and don't forget, it's Jim's Fix It Shop at gmail.com. We'll catch you later.